My name is Muhammad Raju Sahrial Ilhami, and I am a student of the nursing department at Muhammadiyah University of Tasikmalaya. I'm representing Muhammadiyah University of Tasikmalaya in pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2018. Young generation and drugs are the two things that are closely related, because likely there's found various causes about drugs involving our young population, not just as a user, but they are willing to become a drugs dealers. So it could be a complicated problems about drugs in our era.
Banyak berbagai modus untuk memasukkan narkoba ke wilayah Indonesia. Di antaranya ada yang dikemas di dalam tas, di dalam termos, ataupun di dalam sepatu atau sendal.
As we can see, that drugs has a devastating effects on our lives, where we can reach our dreams and everything will be apart. With drugs, it can destructive our physical and mental health. And here I am to bring my ideas of a complex drug problem with the title Avoiding Drugs Can Reflect a Healthy Personal and Ready to Support SDGs program.
Indonesia is currently in a drug emergency. This condition is support based on data and facts of drug problems are very worrying and need a serious and comprehensive handling of all components of society, nation and state. Drug abuse among the people of Indonesia, especially the teenager, is increasing. The rise of irregularities in the behavior of teenagers in Indonesia can trigger the collapse of the fighting spirit to maintain the health and welfare of the quality life of Indonesian society in development.
Indonesia is the biggest archipelago country in the world, consisting of 17,504 islands with population 27,058,853 million population. This indicates that Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world. With the high level population in Indonesia, this is the government needs to have a program to improve the healthy life and quality life of society people in Indonesia. Various programs have been launched, especially government has many issues to improve all of the quality life of people in 1917. The numbers of someone who using drugs until 113,000 people, but in 2018 until 2 million people. Drugs is stand for narcotics, psychotropic, and other addictive substances. But the problem was foremost in society is narcotics and other dangerous drugs. It's not wrong, but it's not inappropriate to use, because the right one is narcotics, psychotropic, and other addictive substances. Based on the test of National Narcotics Laboratory, up to May 2016, 40 new drugs has been identified as psychoactive subjects or NPS, but only 18 has been regulated of Ministry of Health. The test result that the circulation of drugs in Indonesia has been very rampant with the discovery of new drugs.
Drugs are clearly give negative impacts for our body, both physically and mentally health, such as depression, disorder of brain function, overdose, fantasy, intoxication or poisoning, brain behavioral disorder, and social disorder. We as a people of Indonesia and as a young generation, we need to improve our fighting spirit and trying to avoid that unbeneficial thing such as drugs. Because the challenging things that the young generation has been facing nowadays is they having a lowing fighting spirit. So most of them even doesn't want to know what kind of process. The only one solution is we need to improve our fighting spirit and trying to avoid unbeneficial things.
These are several innovation and programs that we can use to avoid drugs. First, following the organization that focus on anti-drug campaign. With following the organization that focus on anti-drug campaign, we can be more have a fighting spirit in our soul and trying to avoid drugs. And the second thing is hold a material and subjects about anti-drug in the university and school. With that, the young generation can knowing more about unbeneficial things and drugs. Third step that we have to do is hold an inspirational class. For example, we are invite someone who has been fallen on drugs
and trying to give an inspiration so a young generation can be more inspired and motivated by someone who has been fallen from drugs. The last thing that we have to do is improve our family power, because with family power we can create a
generation and a healthy society, and then we can ready to support sustainable development goals.